Michael Marckx is a very serious athlete, and as he's expressed to me, someone like when he gets into something, it's in a big way.
Started riding the bike at about 11 or 12. That's when I ran my first marathon. I ran the Palos Verdes Marathon when I was 12. Really got into the running stuff, and then later on rediscovered biking in high school and then in college. Raced in college and had some good success with that. And won the World Amateur Championships in, I think it was '88. And raced through the next year as a pro, and then I got hit by the car.
I find this true with almost any rider. When you ask them about their injuries or if things hurt, first thing they say is, no, nothing significant. Then you start asking them some more specific questions and, oh, well, you know, I broke my shoulder 3 times, or, you know, I did this when I've had 3 knee operations, or whatever it is. You know, they don't think about it because people who are athletic, that just comes with the territory.
You know, there's some minor things like my knee always ached. I had sort of a kink in my back that I never really liked very much.
The whole theory behind the BG Fit is you get a lot of information about the person off the bike first. Then we look at them on the bike, and we know sort of what range of angles and things like that are ideal. So when we see some deviation from that, then we can relate it to some concrete thing. So if we see someone, you know, and one shoulder is sticking up higher than the other, and they've told us that they've broken their shoulder, we understand what it is.
I was hit by a car again in August, and you know, medevaced to the UCLA Trauma Center. I was unconscious a long time. My bike was totaled, so I got a new bike, and that gave me the opportunity to go and do something I'd always wanted to do, go and get a real fit, because all of my friends that I really value their opinion when it comes to cycling had all gone to Steve to get their fits done.
One of the really key things about BG fitting is what they call the Z-plane, and that's looking at the athlete from the front and the back. Most bike fits really just deal with the side view. How high is the seat? Where is the seat in space forward and backward? What's the reach to the handlebars? How low are the bars related to the seat? That's all important, but it's really just a jumping off point.
We did the 3 or 4 hours together, just getting everything perfectly fitted, and the next week it was just amazing how much difference it made for me, how much more comfortable I was, how much more strong I was, and it was noticeable to other people. And here I was coming back from a major injury where I was not in shape at all.
We'd made some significant changes to Michael, and the first big change for me was we changed his saddle. We put a toupee saddle on Michael. That's a specialized BG saddle, and it was developed to lift the sit bone structure, or the hip structure, up and above the saddle, so that basically you're just supported on your sit bones.
People always ask me, well, how do you sit on a bike for so many hours and, you know, on that little seat? And it's like, that seat feels like it's a big, huge cushion to me. And
then the other biggest thing that we had to do with Michael was in the front end, and this is another problem area for road bikers, and that is they are of the mind that the lower the handlebars are, the faster I'm going to go because I'm more aerodynamic, right?
That was a big difference to me too. I always felt like I was struggling between aerodynamics and strength on the old bike, and now I feel like just where I'm at is perfect.
He says he's never felt better on the bike. You know, he's amazing, and every time he comes in, he just says, I can't believe it, you know, how good it feels. You know, and it's really satisfying to see that.
I really haven't been able to race since the accident, but I did do a 102-miler a couple weeks ago, and I won that, and basically that was a time trial. It was one of those big centuries, but I was so comfortable and so dialed in on my bike that I felt fantastic, and I attribute that to the fit that I got from Steve.